Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Blue Chip Drip. Here's a fresh salute for everyone. Para arriba, para abajo, para centro, para dentro. Ow. We're going to be looking at the opportunities offered by Crybex Technologies in the form of investment stacking with their AI bot, and also a huge opportunity offered with their compensation plan if you choose to team build. Um, we're going to let Natalie, the director of communications, I'm going to show a clipping of her explaining that. But before we get into any of that, of course, Amara has to cover my disclaimer. But don't go anywhere. Grab your favorite beverage, snuggle up to your favorite person. This is going to be a very informative video. Yo me quedé esperando. Ni con todo el tiempo te pude olvidar. Ni con mil besos te pude reemplazar. Porque lo nuestro se quedó en mí como un recuerdo que no tiene fin.
I am Amara, the disclaimer spokesperson for Blue Chip Drip. Despite his stud muffin appearance, this is to confirm that Blue Chip Drip is not a financial advisor and the contents in this video should be perceived as financial advice. All investments are risky, so please conduct the proper research so you can make the best educated decision possible. Use money you can afford to lose and try always to achieve your return on investment as quick as possible and build on profit money. At the end of the day, you are responsible for your decision and results. All right, so with Crybex, if you're interested in looking at this project, coming into the back office and reading all the resources and getting more familiar with the project, you can use my link. It is in the description of this video, or you simply use the link of the person who told you about Crybex. Once you click on that link, it'll bring you to the sign up page where you would enter an email. Hold on one second. Sign up. What am I doing? You would enter email, password, confirm password, the referral ID of the person that whoever referral ID you use will default here. You would select next, and then it'll send a confirmation to your email and your telephone. So what we're going to do right now, once you do that, it's going to bring you to the subscription page. Okay, so once you confirm your email and your telephone, it brings you to this subscription page, which you will subscribe. You can go $29 a month or $248 a year. The first 30 days is free. It shows right here that I've got 20 days remaining, which tells me I've been in 40 days. In that time, the bot that I said, the bot has traded on my behalf 79 times, 76 successful, 3 fails, maintaining a 96.2% success rate. And when they refer to, but anyway, if you want the bot to start trading, you'll need to enable your subscribe, enable your auto renew, make sure your bot reads active, and then you would have to fund your wallet with $200. And the way you do that is you would go up here to deposit and choose your uh, the cryptocurrency you want to use. I'm just going to say Tether USDT. It gives me a lot of choices here. I'll choose Ethereum. Then you come down here. This is a one-time address because each capital injection that you make, that you stack, is going to get a 90-day timer. Okay, like if I go to up here, I'm going to go to deposit history, and you can see today earlier I deposited 203 at around 5:48. Then I also did one at about 10:34 this morning. So they've all got their individual timers. There's some team rewards I sent over. It got a timer. Yesterday I did 202. I've been dollar costed, and it got a timer. So all these injections have a timer, a 90-day timer put on it. So my goal, or what I'm doing, is um, I'm dollar cost averaging, putting something usually 150, $200 in every day until that until my first uh, capital injection or order expires. So before I talked about this on the compound calculator, I said my goal is by the time my first 90-day order expires, I want to be around 50,000. And you know, a good, the bot produces different APRs every day. Some days are 1.1, some days are 0.4, some days are 0.35, some days are 0.6. Most of the presenters say if you want to plan a strategy, picking a mid-range zero point 0.7 is a good rule of thumb. And so that's what I'm going to do here. So we're saying 0.7 a day. Now, keep in mind, I came in to this project on May 7th. And so you go to June 7th, July 7th, August 7th. So by the time August 7th is here, I'd like to be at around 50,000. But life is life, so we're just going to say 40,000. So August 7th, 40,000 is where I'm at. Then I'm going to start. My plan was to start taking 80%, compounding 20%. And by doing that, that would put me, you see, in August, that would start me at 5,463. September 7,092, October 7,648. But now that strategy has changed because I've learned that Crybex incentivizes you to restake or restack these orders if you want. So when you run your full 30 days, like this $216 deposit, when it runs its first 30 days, you get a 10% bonus and on this amount, and then if you stack it, they give you another 10% bonus. So if you take that over the course of 90 days, that's like adding 0.22 to what you're getting. So keeping that in mind, we're going to go back and say, okay, I'm not going to be taking my orders out. I'm going to restack them. So 0.7 plus 0.22 is 0.92. Okay. So let's see what that does. By taking advantage of the incentive to restack and just claim my rewards, but not the orders, and still doing the 80/20. Now look at it. Instead of 5,900 in August, I'm at 72. September 94, October 10,000. So you guys get the gist. So that's just kind of where my mind is at on that. What I want to do now is, I mean, this is just a small example. Of, you know, you don't have to do it the way I'm doing it. You can go to the calculatorsite.com and put in your numbers and plan your strategy the way you want. I mean, doing the math on this, by the time I get to August, I will have put in about 17,000. Now, let's say I came in here with 17,000 right off the rip, and I didn't do any dollar cost averaging. And I'm still only using 0.7 because let's say I'm at day one. And let's go back to May 7th. May 7th, and I'm not adding anything. I'm just well, yeah, let's say I'm going to do an 80/20. I started May 7th, 17,000 off the rip. Boom. But let's say I came in 17,000 and I reinvested everything for up until the 90-day time period expired on that order. Well, the 17,000 would have grown to 38,000. So it kind of works out, almost the same. Well, not exactly. I'm earning more here and here. Well, yeah. Let's go back the way I'm doing it. So here we are, May 7th, right? And instead of coming in with 17,000 off the rip, I came in with 200. And I've been dollar cost averaging instead of putting a lump sum in. Okay. 1 year, I would have liked to have just put one lump sum in and then be done with it. Additional deposits, we're saying 200 daily. Okay. Start date, calculate. Look, by August, you're getting the same result, just about. So, just the calculatorsite.com, everybody's pretty much using this. If you don't have it, go to the calculatorsite.com and you can plan your strategy out that way. What we're going to do now is, this is just one small example of what you can do with the investment or the AI bot, stacking the investment opportunities through Crybex's AI bot. But their other opportunity is through the compensation plan and team building and sharing and all of that. And what I'm going to do is I'm close. I'm really close to being able to explain that, but I'm not quite there yet. So I'm going to have the awesome director of communications, Naughty Natalie. I'm going to let her break that down to you right now.
This is on a monthly basis, all right? So we have the compensation overview. This is what we always love to talk about, and how we can profit even beyond the bot, right? How you can create a business out of this partnership. Many of us already understood the powerhouse that is behind the compensation plan that Crybex gives us. So what is that? What I said, we have the affiliate partnership. And the affiliate partnership, it's something that it's not new in the market, right? We have briefly understand what is the powerhouse behind it as well. So it is a system that it is all over industries today. We're not talking about only financial and not even talking about only crypto industries, right? It's not limited to those industries. It will allow the organizations to scale efficiently while reward individuals for network development, for value creation within, and for obviously perform-based structure. So how does that work? We know that all the major exchanges that we know, Binance, OKX, Coinbase, Kraken, all of them, they work with affiliate partnerships. This is exactly what we're talking about over here. Each one of them will have a different compounded interest. Each one of them will give different commissions away and different percentages, but every single one of them will have the affiliate possibility. So you can become an affiliate and work with them whenever you help them grow organically. I always like to say that back in the day, this wouldn't exist. It didn't exist. All the main companies, regardless the industry, they will pay millions to marketing agencies to promote them, to create ads on their behalf. Today, this happens, but a portion of their profits, it's direct into the pockets of their affiliate partners. When we talk about Crybex, we're going to understand now what are the numbers behind this affiliate partnership. So this industry, the affiliate programs, they are into real estate, healthcare, hospitality, manufacturing, entertainment, transportation, gaming. There's many multiple industries today that adopted this model. So let's understand what are the numbers behind Crybex structure so we can start building up our own company. So we have the compensation plan overview. We have it here, the compensation structure and the network allocation. So you have in this section something that is very clear for you to understand. Whenever you look at those numbers, you think that it's complicated and confusing, and it is not, right? So Crybex compensation plan, it's built around two simple income streams. So you have the direct and network commission, right? When you earn, when people in your structure, they will invest. And we have the second trading profit share over here that comes from the trading performance on the whole generational breakdown that you have in your structure, in your team, right? So you have those two levels of income. So the key advantage here is that compounding is growing after each single trade. This is one of the game changes in here. The structure is designed to be clear and easy for you to follow. It allows you to understand quickly how you're going to calculate exactly what your team earns over every level on your network. So this is just for you to understand, and those are the results for you to understand. I give you hypothetical examples. You have someone in your structure that invested $1,000 and they are on your first level. You are going to multiply 1,000 by 100% by 10%. They are in your first level, your direct referral. So the 10% is your commission upon that investment. You have someone on your ninth level. So you multiply the 1,000 of investment, multiply by 20, multiply by 0.5. So we have 0.10% is your commission upon that investment. So it's super easy for you, straightforward, nothing complicated for you to understand where your commissions are coming from. You have every single commission that you receive, you can see there inside the execution in your wallet. You can see over there. I'm going to take us over there so you can see it clearly. Here, it's the same information. Over here is just for you to understand. You have it over here, the same information, because it's the trading profit share. What is this? It's you're not only earning from when someone in your structure will invest, you're also earning the monthly profits from the trading activity on your downline's capital. So as your team, their bot will trade for them. It will generate profit from them. You're also earning from a percentage from those traded results across every level of your network. So you have it in here, all these two levels of income, they're working in parallel for you to have one more possibility to generate income, right? So one thing for us to understand is that the only time that you have your capital in stake, it's your investment. Everything else that you receive from the platform, your trading profits, the rewards from your team whenever you change your career level, and I'm going to walk us through over there, and also your commissions, those you can withdraw immediately inside the system. Someone asks us, I was reading the chat of the previous presentation, and someone asked, what are the fees for withdrawal? This will depend on what is the network that you're choosing. Some networks, they're going to have a $5 fee. Some networks are going to have $8 fee. So it will vary according to the network that you choose, right? So one thing for us to always understand is that those are immediately available to withdraw. The commissions, the trading profit, and the rewards. This is a recap. Again, the first investment, it's in stake for 90 days. You have.
Man, that was a good video. I hope that everyone watching got a good bit out of it. Here we are in a crazy world, and jobs come and go. Here's a new exchange taking off, doing great, offers quality bot trading and an awesome comp plan. Uh, a person, my opinion, could take this, run with it, start marketing. Hey, talking to one or two, five people a day, you could create your own destiny. This project, you know, what I want to call it a project, this exchange, and what it offers in bot trading with their vision and the length of time that they feel like this is going to run. Um, as far as the co-founder saying infinitively, but hey, whether it's a year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, you're at the ground floor and you have time, I feel, to get on to market this, push it, and open up all kind of doors for you, and hey, create enough capital that you can build in other projects. I mean, there's all kind of opportunities out here in crypto. And I definitely feel like this is one of them. I did want to reiterate. Also, let me go back here um, to referrals. Like I said, I've been in this about a month and a week, 2 weeks, and starting to talk to people more on it. I'm appreciative for everyone who's came up, who joined up under my referral code. 13 on the level 1, 2 on level 2, 6 on level 3, and 1 on level 4, with the total team volume of 4,423. Really appreciate it, guys. Look forward to communicating with everyone and seeing what we can do as a team to help everyone build as we all learn more on this project. Very important. I forgot to say this earlier, but I was running through the compound calculator and all of that. The results that I'm getting and what I'm speculating on the calculator, that's in reference to me and what I plan to do. I know we all have different goals and things we want to accomplish, but I can't make any promise or guarantees you'll have the same results. You may have worse, you may have better. It depends on what you put into um, the project, the exchange, bot trading, compensation plan, all that good stuff. But to date, I'm happy with it. I started a month, 2 weeks ago, $200, been dollar cost averaging $200, made about $389 in team commissions. But the trade account, as I've been building, has earned $1,134. Not bad for 30 days, starting off with $200 and dollar cost averaging up. In the last 24 hours, we made $74 at a 0.91% freaking bad skippy, boy. Isn't that something? Anyway, liking what I'm seeing, and I hope everyone has a great evening. I hope anybody has any questions about seizing this opportunity, hit me up. I'll do what I can to help you. Anyway, this is Blue Chip Drip. I'm out of here. Beso y corazón.
Tus te quiero siguen aquí, como promesas que no cumplí. Y aunque aprendí a sobrevivir, no aprendí cómo vivir sin ti. Ni con todo el tiempo te pude olvidar, ni con mentiras me pude engañar, porque en el fondo sé muy bien que nadie ocupa tu lugar.